Well, there are some crops that like the hot Texas summer. Some absolutely love it. We're talking about okra in this week's Gardening 101 with Jeff Ray.
The history of okra is a little cloudy. We know the Egyptians grew it about 3,000 years ago. It was brought to the United States by the first settlers in the 1600s. I'll tell you one thing I love about okra. Right in the middle of the summer heat, you got something you can cook up. If you don't care for that slimy texture of okra, just fry it. Okra is really easy to cook. You just take the tops off and then you just dice them into little medallions, put them in a hot frying pan, and off you go. I cook mine in olive oil, adding one of my garden peppers. Cook until slightly brown, about 5 minutes. It's a great side dish that is easy to grow here.
Okra, we're lucky, is one of those that loves the heat and do well in the heat and still produce, and that's why it became popular.
Joe Masavi has researched okra for decades. He suggests you try many of the spineless varieties.
You can plant it thick. So instead of between plants 1 foot apart or 2 feet apart, you could put 6 inches. The competition between the plants will make them grow thinner and not as tall.
I'm going to plant that way next year. I have had okra plants get over 10 feet tall. By the way, watch for ants. They are farming your okra for aphids.
So it's like me and you raising cattle and protect them and feed them and move them from one field to another. So control your aphids, spray regularly, and you'll see the ant problem less.
When you see ants on the flowers, it's time to go after the aphids. You can use a heavy spray of soapy water every 3 or 4 days, and just a little work for a steady summer crop.
All right, thanks to Jeff Ray for that. If you have any questions about your garden, folks, just go to our website, cbsdfw.com, and click on the weather page. There you will find the Gardening 101 link. Get your questions in, and Jeff will try and find you an answer just as quickly as he can.